Hi, welcome to today's video. We're going to go over your Google Business Manager for your business, and I'm going to share with you what customers would see when they're looking at your business on Google search results and how you can manage that and the important things that you need to be doing as the manager of your business. Because if you are not managing that, somebody else is. So let's go ahead and share screen here, and I'm going to take you through a typical what it looks like type of situation. So let's go ahead and pick this screen here. And I'm just in incognito, so there isn't any search history or anything like that. When we're doing this, I want you to start like it was fresh. So let's pick pizza near Cleveland, Ohio. So let's use that information. And what you see here is a search result. And the search result is essentially just it came up with the query, and these are the results that came along with it. But what I want you to understand is how that interacts with maps. So we're going to jump over to the maps section. And Google is smart enough, it's intuitive to know what you're looking for. So if I were on the phone and I were driving, it would say places near me. So it would come up with the places. If I were looking for education on how to make pizza, it would probably include some YouTube videos on pizza crust or the best oven. So Google is smart enough to know what we're searching for. And this one is particularly just about your physical location and the local marketing that you're doing to people that are near you. So we're just picking on Cleveland today and pizza locations that are in Cleveland. So what you see here is places. So it came up with the category places. If you have a place, I want you to pay attention. This is for you. What we see here is the places. And as I clicked on this, it opened up this side window over here on the right-hand side to tell me all about that. And it gathers information from you, the business owner, but it also is gathering information from the people who are at your pizza restaurant or your physical location, your store, your retail outlet, whatever it is that people physically come to you with. It monitors their phones. It knows that they're in that geographic location. So it's gathering information and data for you. And it is also asking people how they felt about their visit. And Google Guides are people who go out and answer questions and provide feedback on your business. So this is really important to make sure that you're following along and you know what people are saying about your business. So let's go through and start talking about what we find just on this screen, and then we'll go to the next screen. As you see here, there are a lot of dots on the map, and these are pinpoints for other locations. And then we click on the top three, just based on the geographic location and the fact that it's pizza. So it's closer to the search query. But when I have this one highlighted, you see this one is in blue. And I scrolled to the top, and it's Pizza 216. And the first thing that's up at the very top about this particular business, I'll just pick on this one and then we'll go on. You see the reviews up here. There are 4.3 stars for 1,000 people giving them their reviews. The price point is $10 to $20 and the category is pizza restaurant. You have the ability to control that for your business. So once you search for your business, I want you to start at the very top and work down with me. So we have the name, the reviews, the price point, and the price point is very important so people know if they're going out for a casual dinner, they don't want to pay $50 per person, or if they're looking for something fancy, they don't want to look for under $10 per person. So this range is really an important thing to make sure that your dollar range matches what it is that's on your menu. So we have pictures here. There are 684 photos that people have contributed and the business has contributed. I've never been here, so I'm not actually giving a plug for them. I just happened to be there at the first one on the Google screen. I'm sure they're fantastic based on their reviews, based on the pictures and the popularity. So kudos to them. Underneath, they have managed this button here that says order online. If you have an order online feature for whatever it is that you're selling, take full advantage of that. Because if I were traveling and I needed to get something on the way home, I could stop, order online, have it ready, go to the restaurant and pick it up. So if you are missing out on that feature, I want you to get into your Google Business Manager and connect your online ordering system. The next button is to the website. So if you have a website and I want to learn more about your business, if I'm researching you, perhaps it's a retail store, not a restaurant, and I want to see what you have available on your website, then the next button is right here. Then we have directions. So I ordered the pizza. I need to go pick it up. I'm going to click the directions button and it's going to go straight to my maps, and then my phone is going to navigate me, or in the new cars, your car would connect and navigate you from that as well. We can save this as a destination. So if I'm traveling to Cleveland next month and I want to plan my visit and plan the days and the agenda, I can save this. And it turns out to be a really cool feature because I can do the research ahead of time about your business, put you as a destination on my trip, and then I have it saved. If I have friends or family in the area and I say meet up, let's go to Pizza 216, then we've got the share feature so we can tell other people. Or if we're having a staff meeting, we could essentially just send out this share and say, does everybody agree or have recommendations on this as well? So we can directly share from the Google listing. Next, then we can call if we need to place the order instead of ordering online, and we just need to hands-free call and make that order. We can do that from here as well. Your business manager tells you how many times people engage with these buttons. So we're going to look at them each individually, and then hopefully that gives you some insight to how people are engaging with your business. And the business decisions based on that data says, well, we had 100 phone calls and we're not doing a very good job on customer service, or I wasn't staffing it, or we didn't answer it in the 3 rings that is mandatory for our staff. And so Google is sending them, we should probably understand that and build that into our training modules when we get new staff members or when we have our staff meeting. The order online continues to go down. Maybe we should take the time and money and invest in a better online ordering system. Or we see the traffic has gone to our website from here and there is a lot of traffic. But as we look at the analytics a little bit later, we might see that people are bouncing or they weren't getting exactly what they expected. So that was missed opportunities. So we have the ability to see how well people are engaging with our business and then take full advantage of how that works for us in that feature. Okay, let's go down through the page here. On the right-hand side, I want you to get familiar with what your listing has. A lot of people ask questions about what people see. So as the public, you can see this side of it, and then as the business owner, we'll get into the other side. So the overview, menu, and reviews are the categories for this particular restaurant, and service options. They put in there that reservations are required, and they have happy hour food and vegetarian dishes. It's a specialty, New York style thin crust pie, small plates, cocktails, draft beers. So this overview is what they put into theirs, and they have pierogi pizza, the king pizza, and so there's menu highlights, things that are important for them to make sure that the public sees. Then it takes us down to that menu and then down to the reviews. So let's go back up to the overview. And then as we begin to scroll down, there's information that's in here about your business. So it's located here. The address is here. The hours, if you click this triangle on the right-hand side, you'll see the hours there. This is the one where most people run into trouble, is that the hours are wrong and they don't know where they came from. I want you to get into your business manager and make sure that those hours are right, because if you don't, it tries to pull them from other social media accounts and other places on the web and fill that in. Google's job is to provide information to the public and to provide the right information. So if they don't have information for you or it's missing, somebody can suggest an edit. I could go in here and suggest an edit for Pizza 216, and it would consider applying my edit to that. So I want you to understand when I say you have the ability to manage and control that information, but if you don't, somebody else will. So Google could go out and pull it from someplace. You may have seasonal hours and forgot to change them, or you added a day and that day isn't showing up on here. So that's missed opportunities for transactions with potential customers. And then of course your phone number. The menu is pizza216.com. So it's taking us to here to order online. And then we have reservations, so use rezo.com. And then there's that price per person I was telling you about. This is reported by other people. Other people are saying that the price per person is a average of $10 to $20. And if you open that up so it expands, you'll see it's 1 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. So it depends on what you're getting with your meal. But when Google asks me as the consumer, how much did you spend? Was it easy to get parking? Is this on the first floor? Is there wheelchair accessibility? Those are all questions that it asks when we go to places, and the people who take the time and answer that 254 people are reporting that information, just to let you know. So I can add a price or suggest an edit. Now I can also, they're managing it, so somebody actually has it. But if it's on the map and nobody is managing it, then we have this ability to own this business. So if you find that you don't have your account in your system, that you're managing it, click here. And then you're going to sign in with your Google account. So I'm going to actually go backwards because we weren't done there. And we'll continue down through there. But that's the spot that I want you to stop. If you're not managing it, grab that, log in with your Gmail account. If you don't have a Gmail account, then what I would recommend is that you get your business name at Gmail, and then that can manage your ads, that can manage your Google Business Manager account. You can use that for your analytics, all of the things that are tied to putting it on the maps, everything in between there, you can do from that particular account. You don't have to do that, but it's a great way for you to keep everything consistent. So your business name at gmail.com. Okay, so as a consumer, this popular times is really important information to me. So I know how long my wait is, and I can expect to see the most people at a certain time. This live is a cool feature that tells me right now, if I go right now, it's not very busy. And if I plan on meeting people on a Wednesday at 3 o'clock, it looks like we're going to have a good time and it's not going to be a long wait to get in. So that information comes from, basically, our phones are monitoring how long we spend at a place, and because we have that maps tracking, it's optional, you can turn it off. But because it's in there, it's gathering all of that data to report and help us as business owners to share that information to our consumers. And as a consumer, it's fantastic information for me because I can plan, save, share, and work everything around this destination for me. Especially if you're traveling to a new city and you're planning your vacation, it helps you to start looking at when a good time to go to a place that you've not been to before, because it's got all of this aggregated data. I skipped over this one, but it's super duper important, and I want to spend a little bit of time with this. This is an opportunity for the public to ask questions about your business. And there are 5 questions for this particular company. What are the COVID safety practices like here? This was 3 years ago. When is happy hour? 2 years ago. Does anyone know how big the 8-inch pizza is? Is there delivery? I see gluten-free listed on the menu. So there are answers to each one of these. This is a conversation that's happening about your brand, your products and services. And if you're not monitoring it, somebody else is answering that for you. And if you look at this one over here, happy hour. Unfortunately, they no longer have happy hour with a sad face. So this local guide, Willie McQueen, answered on behalf of this person who asked when is happy hour. So the guides, if they've been to this restaurant, Pizza 216, then Google will connect with that person, Willie McQueen, and say, you've been here. Can you answer this question if it's not been answered by anyone else? And if the owner has not. What I don't see is any answer. This one has been unanswered. And I don't see the fact that there's any answers by the company. So that's an option for you to talk to people, use your social media skills and say, here's the answer. We'd love to have you come in, encourage them, and make that relationship with them. Okay, so that is the listing. Then there's the reviews, your social media profiles, And then people also search for, this is the other companies, your competitors. So this is an opportunity for you to stalk your competitors and see what's happening over at the Pizza Melt, for example, and see what people are saying over there on their reviews, see what's happening in the question and answer section. And then there's web results underneath of it as well. So as I click on this, I'm in the maps. I did this search and it said all of the places came up. And this is the information that would come up for your business. And it is so important for you to go to this at least quarterly, if not monthly, and see what's happening. Make sure you turn it on and you're getting notifications as well. So if you set up your business Gmail account and that one is the only one that's getting the information, go back in and monitor that. So I want to share this maps. This is a cool feature that if you're running ads and you're on the map, this square right here tells me that there's an ad that's running to this Wendy's on Lorraine Avenue. Boaz Fresh Lebanese is also running sponsored ads, and we can see the information that they have here. So let's go to Wendy's, and it says Wendy's meal deals, learn more, wendys.com, and it's an ad. So the squares show up when the other businesses on there aren't. So you see these two, I've zoomed in, there's actually three here. Perplexity Games, Escape Room, Boaz Lebanese Food, and Wendy's just in this proximity here. I zoomed in so that way you would be able to see these. If we go here, then we can see their deals. It's going to open up in a new tab and takes me back to the Wendy's website. And if we go back to here, then you'll see they have actually, me clicking on them brought them up on the left-hand side. So if you come into it from this direction, you'll see the information on the left. And there's the categories: dine-in, drive-through, no contact, delivery. They also have their address and hours, price per person from the owner, so you can order online. And there's their popular times, photos and videos, question and answers. 3 years ago, they had a terrible review. And some other reviews as well, pictures, and some information as well. This does not seem to be a very popular one based on those results. I'm not going to hang out on that one because I don't want you guys to be skewed by the information that's showing up there. So that is what people see. I want to show you this side of it. So you're going to get to look at the dashboard. So come along with me. And what this looks like once you get logged in, you're at business.google.com, and all of that stuff is on the right-hand side. And how you get to edit those things are right here. So edit your profile, read your reviews, check your photos, look at the performance, advertise, edit products, edit services, manage your bookings, answer those Q&A sections, add your updates, which we saw there was an update on one of them, and then you can ask for reviews. So when you click this, it'll give you a link, and in that link, you'll be able to copy and send that to people to ask for reviews for your business. And you'll follow along this. So this is a profile that's incomplete. You'll start by completing the information, and this will turn green as you're completed. And you have your interaction number here. And once you're verified, you go through the verification process and you'll get that blue check mark right there. And you'll start. Each one of these will pop up. Let me make sure that you can still see that pop up. Yes. And then you click on the pencil. That pencil populates for each line. And then as you go down, you'll start to see that it goes over on this box here. You'll click your hours, more information from the business. We just saw that. We have attributes over here for accessibility, amenities, crowd, parking, planning, service options. All of those things are based on your category. And you'll just simply go through here, add your photos. We saw that one had 600 plus photos. You can advertise from here, and that'll open up your ad account. and then you can edit the product services and all of the things from here. So based on your category, this will manage the things that your business should be doing. So you may see a little bit different ones or some more right here. I encourage you to go through that process and get that information updated, monitor it regularly, and then from there, start looking at the numbers and making those decisions. I hope this was helpful. Leave me a message or send me a DM if you have any questions, and I will see you in the next video.